What have you done?
Oh, you're so angry. This week, Liam,
Yep.
I bought Skyrim remastered on PS4.
God, there we go.
It doesn't. I don't particularly like the films you talk about sometimes, buddy. Just be accepting that we have different tastes.
But the thing is,
Yeah, go on.
you're now gonna like lube yourself up and royally bum Skyrim like for the next 5-10 minutes, and just why? You haven't done your little introduction bit.
I don't remember what it's called.
It's something about here's the things that Jack's done or some shit.
Jack didn't do a lot of stuff, but these are the things that he did do, and now he's going to tell Liam and to the listeners about the things that he did do this week.
Well, that's definitely different.
I know.
I'm not animating a different one.
Just do a really shit animation.
I mean, they're already not great, to be honest.
I don't watch them.
Carry on.
No, it's pretty good, Liam.
You've played it before, haven't you?
I played it on Xbox 360 when it was first came out.
So, okay, all snarkiness aside,
Yeah.
what's different?
So primarily you get the 3 DLCs with it,
Okay.
which I think I had one of the DLCs on Xbox 360. Because by that point, it's one of those things, like me with games, I tend to be done with them, and then I'm done with them for years. And
Yeah.
then, like, I might then go back and play them again and be like, yep, I love this game. It's really good. But so I never really played. I played the whatever one I had. I think it was the vampire one. I can't remember what one that was. But, like, you get that, and then you get, it's, slightly HD.
What do you mean by slightly?
Well, the fucking... I mean, it is HD, but it was HD on 360. But do you know what I mean? Like, when they remaster games and they're like, oh, the graphics are so much better.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, it is better than your original game. But I now play games that look really cool.
Like, do you mean on PC or still on PlayStation?
No, like on PlayStation 4.
So even though they've remastered the graphics, it's still not up to sort of other PlayStation 4 games. Is that what you're saying?
No, some stuff is, but it's whenever they remaster any game, you're always going to have... Like, because sometimes it'll be things like the character models are really detailed, but then because of the way the hair was done in the game, it doesn't, it's a weird thing to pick out, but hair.
Yeah, no. Genuinely,
Physics and shit.
I've noticed. Obviously, I've been doing more of The Witcher lately, and it just feels to me like hair and beards, particularly, they really struggle with in games in like these big sprawling RPG games. I've noticed it.
Yes.
Most obviously.
Yeah, I think it's because it's probably a place that they can afford to drop stuff on.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, is there not a better way for them to animate like hair?
I mean, there probably is, and they probably, some games probably do use those ways.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think because obviously, like, so the games that for me, like, okay, so you're talking about Skyrim. The only kind of comparison of a PlayStation 3 game that was ported and supposedly like remastered that I've played is The Last of Us.
Yeah, see, that was so late in PS3's life cycle. I don't think it's a fair comparison.
Okay, I'm just saying like there's not a lot of beards and stuff in it, but I don't ever recall the hair being like noticeably bad.
No,
like
but then it's not in Skyrim. Like in games like that, I'm never, I don't need good graphics to play a game.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, even like with The Witcher, which was made for PlayStation 4, the hair is still like an issue.
Yeah, okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's just stuff like that, Liam, in Skyrim. It's noticeable. And then
everyone seems to love this game, and I just don't get it.
Yeah, I know that you don't like it. That's fine. You don't have to like it.
No, there's plenty of other games for me to be playing.
Yeah, Jesus. But yeah, the other big thing they added was you can install mods, which is, I think, after they did that for Fallout 4.
Yeah.
On PS4 and Xbox, which I love because I started playing it and I was playing it without mods, and I got a few trophies for doing generic shit. And then I was like, yeah, I want mods though. And then I had this moment where it's like, well, you're installing mods, and if you install mods and play with the mod, you can't unlock trophies while the mods are on, sort of thing.
Yeah. Which
is fair because some of the mods are called things like cheat chest.
Yeah.
Which I'm not installing because I don't like cheating in games anymore.
Okay.
But I was like, I've played Skyrim. I don't need the trophies. I want to play this one that adds 400 new spells that let me do pretty much redundant shit, but just adds more stuff to the game.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's good going back and playing it because I love the Elder Scrolls games.
Fair enough.
So it's nice to go back in. I would prefer a new one, but we know that won't happen for a few years.
Yeah, because to create a game that big takes a long time.
Yeah, I mean the gap between like Morrowind and Oblivion, and then Oblivion and Skyrim was quite a large gap.
Yeah,
understandably,
I can't get on with the combat, and that's the one thing that really. So there's two things. The combat really fucks me off, and also there was a lot of stuff to explore, but there never really felt like a point to exploring these things. Like there was never like an in-game incentive or anything where for me to be like, oh, I'm now going to spend 2 hours exploring this dungeon felt worthwhile.
Yeah, no, but that's like for you. I can see why you wouldn't get it. That's not me saying that in like a mean way. Like I know what you're liking.
Yeah, just the way I approach games is I like the exploration.
Yeah, which I like as well, but I don't do it to. I don't feel the need to explore everything.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. Like the other night, I finished some of the main quest stuff that I was doing, and then I was like, oh, I'm pretty close to this other town that I haven't been to yet, because I'm doing it slowly this time instead. Because when I first played it on Xbox 360, I did the whole walk to every town to unlock them all, because I knew I was going to be going there, and that was long.
Yeah.
But then this time I was like, no, I know that I don't need to go to them yet. I'll do them as they sort of come up in quests and stuff. If I'm playing it like it's an RPG, and I'm actually role-playing it.
Yeah.
But then, I just suddenly was like, you know what? I kind of want to walk into the woods and go and find some cool random stuff and see what happens. And I think that's cool. Also, the fact that there's, like, hundreds of books in there I like.
So do you actually sit down and read them all?
No. The only one that I've read is The Lusty Argonian Barmaid, which I think everyone knows about.
I don't.
You wouldn't. I'm not going to tell you about it either, Liam.
I'm okay with that. All right. So... you're enjoying that. That's good. How many, out of interest, games do you actually get around to completing?
As in completing the main story?
As in getting to a point where you're like, I'm satisfied with that. I've seen kind of either the story to its resolution, or I've kind of experienced enough of this game that I'm happy to stop playing, and I feel like I've got I feel like I can say I've completed it.
1 in 3, 1 in 4.
Okay. So, because I think last time you spoke about The Last Guardian.
Yeah, I haven't continued that yet. I got stuck on a bit on it, and then I couldn't find the puzzle solution. It wasn't even a puzzle.
Yeah, like I'm just going through games that I know that you played recently. So that all I know is you played that, and Pokemon would be another recent one.
Oh yeah, I still do need to finish that.
All right, so yeah, have you done anything else?
No, that's probably been the main thing.
Because I know last time you watched a lot of anime.
Yep, I haven't watched any more of that these 2 weeks.
Alright, and then what was it before the anime
Books.
week? Books. Yeah, any books?
I'm still reading the Culture series.
Cool. That's that then.
Yep.